Now we're gonna move forward to the next module, which is local LLMs. Why do we need local LLMs? What is a local LLM? Currently, our application structure, just like this one, we have a Node.js application, and over the internet, we talk using internet, we talk to OpenAI API. This is running on the cloud, and then OpenAI is talking to ChatGPT model. This is the way we get the response. What if we don't want to send the request to the OpenAI API? It's a cloud-based OpenAI API. What we have here, we will place the local LLM. Like this is OpenAI is a LLM. So what if we have LLM installed on our machine? You can still do that, but you have a question, why do we need local LLM? Why do we need to install on our machine? Okay, what happens if you don't want to send your data to an external model provider? You have some private company documents, let's say it's a legal company documents. If you are working in a law firm, accounting firm, or FBI, you don't want to share the private documents or money related documents to external provider. So sensitive customer information or sensitive patient information or sensitive any kind of information, or banks don't want to send the sensitive information to external provider OpenAI. This is the way you can achieve the same operation, like embeddings, everything is located. You can do that. For that, you need to install external package or Ollama. Ollama is a local LLM. It will not send the request to the cloud provider, OpenAI, something like that. When you will use the Ollama, you will have the local LLM. It will be installed on our computer. Let's say I want to do any computation on this company documents, or let's say from the customer information, I want to fetch the customers who has bought, let's say, 50 sensitive products, something like that. So my LLM can compute that and give me the response. That's why we need local LLM. So for local LLM, we're gonna use Ollama. You can also search Ollama on the internet. We need to install Ollama. I installed it by using this command, Ollama install, right? This is the documentation of Ollama. In the next video, I'll teach you how to quick start with Ollama. Now we need to download the Ollama. I'm gonna use this command. I have already installed Ollama. You have to install Ollama by using this command. These are all the versions are available for Ollama, right? You can look up the exact version, but this one is the latest one, is a 4.9 GB. But I am going to install the minimal version so we can do testing. This is the way you can install latest version. I'm gonna clean everything. Ollama run Llama 3.2:1b. I have already downloaded, so it will not download again. Now you can send the message. So we have downloaded the model. It's just like of something if you have downloaded the application. We have Ollama. This model has everything related to internet. This model has the most capable data. You can ask anything because they have trained this model. This will not send the API request to the HTTP or internet to find the data. If I'll ask what is Node.js, please explain me in one paragraph. So this model has built-in data. It is not fetching data from the internet, right? If you want to search data specifically from the internet, you can specify that. There is some way to do that. One more thing, I saw this one, the Ollama open Llama. You can also use Ollama with Claude, Ollama with ChatGPT, Ollama. These are all the agents are available. Ollama open code, codecs. You can use Ollama to launch codecs, something all of this one. You can, they also have this interface. You can select the model, which model you wanna send the request. You wanna send the Gamma LLM 3.12. We are using this one. So I want to highlight this concept. This is not sending request to the HTTP. This model, this Ollama has a built-in brain. A built-in model has a data already stored. Let's understand how Llama local API works. If you go to the localhost 11434, you should see Llama is running. But we can also send API requests from our Node.js application. Let's say I'm gonna create a new file. I'll say it Llama. Let me use the Llama test slash api.ts file. So we need to send the request, API request. I'm gonna use the fetch method. Let's send the HTTP localhost localhost 11431. I think this one 11434 slash API slash generate. Now this application Llama is working on my machine, so I can access using API. So I gotta provide the method in our case, which is post, and we also need to provide the header. So I'm gonna use the JSON header. Let's set the content type. This should be application slash JSON. And you already know how to make the API request to any third-party API. I'm going to provide the JSON as a string. Here we have to provide the model. Let me copy my model. We are using this one. So I'm going to provide my exact model. And here you can provide your prompt. I can say, what is a Nest.js? Explain me in 30 words, let's say. Stream, I don't want to stream the response, so I'm going to set the false. Here it's going to give me the response. This should be asynchronous response, so I have to resolve it. And finally I can say console.log data.response. Yes. So what is this? Await expression are not allowed. So let me fix this. Now it has gone. npx tsx llama slash test slash api.ts file. Now Llama is working, so our application has successfully got the response from the API request. This is how Llama build works. Now we're gonna use LangChain with Ollama. Maybe you have a question, why do we need LangChain? In the previous module, I have talked about LangChain. If your application is using multiple models, let's say OpenAI, Ollama, Anthropic, and Google, each model provider has a different APIs. OpenAI has a different API, Ollama has a different API, Anthropic has a different API, Google has a different API. So what LangChain does, LangChain is a provider. LangChain provides actually same API, same methods for all of these models. It doesn't matter which model you are using, you will need to interact with only one API. This is a problem LangChain solve. Let's say our application here, our app interacts with LangChain, right? LangChain, and then they have the same APIs for all of the models, same method API methods. Now you don't need to learn four different model provider, right? This is a concept I want you to highlight. Let's say there is an invoke method. You can use the invoke method. Let's say invoke method in LangChain. You can use invoke method for Gemini. You can use invoke method with OpenAI. You can use invoke method with Anthropic Claude model, right? Anthropic Claude model. It, that if like it solves the learning curve. Instead of learning for model providers API, you only need to learn LangChain. Then LangChain can interact with all of these models. We have integrated Llama using API by using the HTTP based localhost API. We used REST API, Ollama REST API, but Ollama also provides a package in LangChain. We can use that. Let's install this package first. And this is another way to use the Ollama. Remember, we used the invoke method with OpenAI API. Now we're going to use the same invoke method using the LangChain, but we are going to target the Ollama. In the previous videos, we used the OpenAI package. Let's keep it simple. So what I can do, LangChain demo, LangChain Ollama demo, demo.ts file. First, we need to import the chat Ollama from LangChain or Ollama. We just installed this package. It's a class. We're gonna create the model, new chat Ollama. Let's provide the model. The model we already installed. I'm gonna provide the same model which we installed here, and I'm gonna provide it here. You can also set the temperature value, how accurate you want to get the result. I explained the temperature in the previous videos in OpenAI. Model.invoke. This is a class, and here you will have the temperature value. This is the way they are using. Here they are using the temperature. Anyways, let's continue. In invoke method, I'm gonna provide the prompt. Let's use the same prompt. What is Nest.js? Explain me in 30 words. So we're gonna use the same prompt. It's gonna give me the content property from the response object. Let's log the content. npx tsx langchain / Ollama demo.ts file. And now it's gonna give me the response Nest.js and related to Nest.js. Yeah, I got the Nest.js response in 30 words. So we are getting data from local model, local LLM. This is not sending the API request to the any external provider, any external internet model. I also want to talk about one more thing. Instead of using OpenAI, you learned prompt template in the previous videos. I just copied the exact same source code we have written in the previous modules. This time I just replaced from OpenAI to chat Ollama. That's all I have done. All of the code LangChain we are using with Ollama. You can still use the same code with OpenAI, just you have to provide the OpenAI model here. That's it. And this will work very well. It's gonna give me the more description on the Redis. Here we set the tone for the AI. System prompt, please explain this topic, please act as a simple language assistant. Don't give me a lot of information like jargon or random stuff. Also give me the one example. Yeah, I got the response. This is a one example. This is a Redis, it's popular. So you got the point. We can use Gemini, we can use Claude, we can use OpenAI, or we can use Ollama.